Okay. Uh, Adrian, I know you've been chomping at the bit,
I've been
and
chopping.
Asia.
Yo, let me get the full screen, bro. Let me get the full screen, bro. Let me get the full screen, man. Listen, for all y'all ladies who feel like I can be with a man because I can motivate him and I can push him, that has so little value. It has so hear me. I work with men, I work with couples. Y'all think, oh, I can push him to the that really doesn't work. That's why I said y'all can do it, but it's not based off of nothing that you do. So while it automatically will bring motivation to most men, the fact that I have a wife, the fact that I have a family, that's not contingent upon anything you're actually doing or saying, though. You see what I'm saying? So in that way, that's the piece that will probably motivate us or give us that push. Y'all words and you got that really doesn't mean much to most men. And that's why what Sean has said, I love what Sean said, like it takes a man to be disciplined. Discipline supersedes everything. So it's not in what y'all do. So if y'all feel like, yeah, I can motivate a man, I can push a man, you can, but that's by you just being your true, like authentic self. It's not in your words, right? You don't have this special gift that's going to ignite something. If anything, is going to cause something in him. Like Q was saying, I don't know if it necessarily will lead to competition, but it doesn't work. You'll be better off staying out my way, right? You'll be better off not making things as difficult. You'll be better off picking and choosing your battles. But by you just being like your true, authentic self, that is what's going to motivate us because we get to see like the best parts of you. You know what I'm saying? So it's more so like you don't have to add to it, just don't take away from what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't come at me with attitudes. Just show me love. Just do what you are naturally supposed to do. That's all you have to do. We don't need the words. I'm telling y'all, men don't need the words. And baby, it don't change nothing. When I was at my lowest points, the words don't change nothing. If I didn't want it for myself, it don't matter. So that piece that y'all always want to throw in there, I can motivate him, I can push him. Oh, if he got me, he gonna reach new heights. That's not true. It's not true. It's not. Don't put a lot of stock in that, yo.
So you want her to just be mute and just love and hug up on you and just show you affection and give you coochie all the time and that's it?
Yes, and I will go.
Also, just so you could just be a fuck up and she just like, baby, you know what? It's all right, baby.
No. So you're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me, right? And so what I'm telling you is, if you just be who you were designed to be, beautiful, smart, feminine, making sure like I'm good and just showing me love. Now I want to protect that without you telling me to protect it. I got to make sure you good. You see what I'm saying? I got to stay up to 3
You
in
don't
the
want her
morning.
to pour into you.
Huh?
No. She's not pouring. She can't pour into you. You don't want her to say certain things to you.
I don't need you to pour into
Pouring
me.
into someone does not always
most men don't need you to pour into them. And that's the thing. Like, y'all think, oh, we got to pour into y'all. Like, we not babies, yo.
Adrian, to your point, for what you just said at the end, that we're not babies. I think it gets counterproductive when women feel like they have to pour into a man, because we heard that from our moms. Like, we've been hearing that our whole life. We don't get off the couch, get up and do this, get motivated. Like, even though you may say it differently than what mothers have said it, that's how it sounds.
Like nagging.
Yeah, that's how it sounds. Even if you believe you're being positive, and I believe that a lot of women think that they are, but it goes to the point of communication. But a lot of women think that they are being positive and they're pouring life and energy and positivity and all that. But in man's ears, it doesn't sound like that. It doesn't sound like that.
So just sit back and just let you do your thing.
No, pouring does not have to be vocal. It does not. Again, that goes back to me stating, you got to ask your man what he wants. You got to ask him, how he prefers, what makes him feel loved. Like, which brings it back to the 5 love languages. Like, if you're pouring vocally into somebody that can't hear you because they're so focused on trying to get right with themselves, it's never gonna work. If you might want to give him a whole scripture and he just want to have a sandwich made for himself. 2 different things. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But he's going to feel more loved because he wanted that sandwich, not because you felt like you needed to give him a scripture.
Okay.
What's up, Asia?
You gotta teach, Mary.
What's up, Asia?
So back, what's it, 10 minutes ago now? The original question was, can women motivate men? And we all answered, except for the men, I think. He said yes. So the answer is yes, we can motivate you, but it's how we motivate. So the answer is yes, we can. Women can motivate men, and which was my original statement as well. It doesn't just have to be talking to, but just like I said before too, being who I am, literally being who I am is the motivation. And it's not a lording over, it is not a hierarchical thing. It is what you need me to be in that moment. I am that because of my being, the essence of who I am. That's all I was trying to say earlier. I'm done.
I think they equated that to inspiration instead of motivation, though.
Yeah, and Ham did that erroneously too, because that is motivation.
Yeah, I just woman can't tell me shit, let alone make me go do some shit.
Well, no, we already said no. We've come full circle and said not necessarily what we
crazy
say,
as hell.
Okay, but it's what we do. We already came full circle in saying that.
And that's the thing, y'all don't
being who we are.
When I play the Filipina thing, that shit is funny, right? But y'all don't create the space, right? The it's not easy with Western women, right? Men feel like pressure, right? It's not as seamless. Western women aren't as submissive. You guys fight against that. Not saying you guys specifically, but as a whole, right? Women want to do what men do here, right? And so to Q's point, that competitive nature comes out in relationships, and it's not a super comfortable environment, and our home is not always peace for us.
So then whose fault is that though? Like, is it society's fault? Like, if it's a Western woman thing, right? Whose fault is that? Like, who is to blame for that? Who is responsible for that? Because if it's something that society is making, then how is that supposed to be fixed? Is the solution that the men are then going over to Asia and they're recruiting these women?
It don't even gotta be that. It's a cultural thing.
Right, that's what I'm asking. Like, so whose fault? So who's responsible for it?
It's the culture.
I feel like men gonna accept what they want to accept, but overall the cultures are just different. He don't even have to go to Asia. He can get an Asian over here. I know a lot of submissive Black women. Like, you know what I'm saying, for the wrong man and for the right man. You can find it anywhere, but it's a lot of times it does boil down to the culture. We are Black people ultimately. I'm gonna include myself as well. We are Black. You know what I'm saying? And our culture is kind of, the women have become less submissive. I know Spanish women that will kiss your feet, and I know some that will not.
Exactly.
We don't play the sum game here.
Right. So then is culture to blame then?
Women gotta fall back and let us lead by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? Don't take this the wrong way, but it can't be two penises in the house. I'm gonna say that one more time. I'm gonna say that one more time.
So then another question:
penises in the house.
Don't be a bum, and we can work something out.
So then why do y'all
lead effectively?
Let y'all lead then? Like, why is the perception that like there's something that causes it, but like we never talk about the what? Like, what is it that causes it?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, if a woman get with a bum, that's your own fault. You know you getting with a bum, and you know you getting with a sucker. Let's keep it funky. You know what you getting with,
and you know when you getting with a hoe.
Huh?
That's what I'm saying. But going even further than that, right? How do you?
Can the man? He was building on something. Can he finish?
Go ahead, bud. My bad.
Man, this ain't the greatest example in the world, boy. God almighty. Like y'all talking this shit.
I'm just trying to understand. I'm sorry.
It's a cultural thing here. We gotta be vocal.
I told you the culture.
Go ahead, Bub. And maybe the ladies will let you finish, but I don't fucking know.
Hey, Mary, I ain't gonna be long. Yeah, I'm quick.
All right, go ahead.
So Q brought it up. And she said, it creates competition in the crib. And I agree. Men, we don't want that competition. Like I said, women, just let us take the lead Let us do what the fuck we're gonna do for everybody, for the family. Fall in line. You know what I'm saying? We got away from that. I don't know when that shit started, but we definitely got away from that. You look at your great-great-grandmother or your grandmother and you see how they treat their husbands. Yo, y'all got to get back to that, man. Y'all, and some of y'all foul. Y'all look at your great-grandmothers or your grandmothers and be like, grandma was wild. I would never do that shit. No, y'all wilding. Y'all better get back to that. I'm telling you.
But we don't know what Granny went through with Pawpaw, so she probably went through like hell and high water. We like, nah, I'm not taking that anymore.
We know, right?
I want to know how
The
do you move?
these days. The
We only know what we know.
I want to know.
We out.